Hi and welcome. This is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Welcoming 2020. This is an energy read for what's coming forth for the collective for the month of January as we start out this amazing year 2020. Do you see the synchronicity in that number? The repeating pattern in that number? This is the year that we are setting out strong foundations. Our soul is going to bring in experiences, opportunities, challenges, and obstacles that we must face in order to clear out old patterns and old cycles so that we may step into our true purpose, our true light, to anchor in a very, very solid foundation. 4 is the energy of strong foundations. January is, the numerical value is 1. So it's about starting. It's about leadership. It's about determination. It's about your own willpower. It's about you taking action. So given all this energy, just with the numerology, we're looking at what's coming forth in the month of January. I was not planning to do this reading right now. I was going to do this in a couple of weeks. I was just setting up my new altar in a new place, and I have my cards out. And I just thought okay, I was just feeling called to shuffle the cards. And when the cards started to come, I said, these cards just can't go back. This message is meant to come out for the collective. So let's begin. The first card that came out on the energies that is coming forth is the King of Swords. I want you to look at this card. This is the King of Swords. This is the energy of having utter clarity, rising in your own truth and power. Now you are upholding the truth. So this would be this month where you're going to be speaking your truth, knowing what your truth is, and defending that. And upholding it. That's what I'm hearing, is upholding the truth. Upholding your spiritual belief and your spiritual truth. I feel like there will be a lot of connection with the spiritual realm, and you're going to start focusing and realizing the signs and synchronicities that are showing up. Next up, card of victory, recognition. So I'm feeling in this month first is self-victory. I'm seeing you recognize yourself, your self-worth, feeling proud of where you've come, your achievements. And as you recognize, as you've been upholding your truth, as you've been speaking and standing and staying in your truth, recognizing your own power to create, it's going to be reflected in the outer world, meaning that there's going to be recognition. Whether it is in career, in relationship, in your spiritual growth, in emotions, but there's going to be a recognition. There's going to be, people are going to recognize that, all right, this person's got something different. There's something different in this year. And we recognize, we want to know what it is. We want to know how you achieved it. It's wreathed. This is the time, this is a month for glory. Glory. And look what's come. This is definitely a month where your destiny is calling, a shift in destiny that's taking place right now. Because we have gotten very, 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 very powerful cards. Energy of the sun. 1 is the number. It's a yang energy. Sun is a yang energy. So this is the month of abundance, happiness, glory. Really, where the Spirit is going to guide you to your ultimate happiness and your ultimate destiny. See this child with open arms, ready to receive, trusting the spirit, the white horse right there, with the sun shining and lots of sunflowers. So there's a lot of happiness that's coming forth. So you may be planting seeds of happiness. You may be experiencing that. It could be a happy outcome in work where you're recognized. You may get a promotion. The new venture that you had started now starts to take off, and you start to see a flow of abundance coming in. And this is also going to be a period of where you're going to have a time where you're going to reflect on your life. Where has your life been? What it has yielded? Who are the people who are showing up? The opportunities, the struggles, the challenges, all of that. All of that. And you're waiting to receive knowledge. You're waiting to receive that wisdom to keep taking the next step forward. Maybe this is what you're waiting, maybe towards the end of the month. You're going to start kind of thinking about, all right, I am now at this stage, this is what I have reached. Is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to continue? Or how do I want to continue this relationship? Or how do I want to continue this work? Okay, I've gotten this promotion. I'm at this stage now. What next? Could be where the next months are coming in. Let's look at the next card. Okay, with the swords, we got another sword. So there is tremendous movement, air element. It's all about your thoughts. And this year is all about manifestation. So we begin the year strong, with strong insight, with public recognition, with recognition of the self, with tremendous abundance coming in and flowing in. So the door to abundance is opening up. The door to abundance is opening up, and the sun is shining. The clouds are going away and everything is becoming clear. This is clear. This is clarity right here. This is all clear. Everything is clear because you keep taking that journey inward. Remember to keep taking that journey inward, receiving the guidance so you can continue the cycle. So there's going to be perhaps you're going to get this zest of energy. Okay, you're going to get this zest of energy. You may get tons of ideas of, all right, you know what? This is the direction I want to go. This is what I want to manifest. I'm excited. I'm charged. I know I could do this. This is what, I had initially thought that I'm going to do. And I've attained my goal, my first goal. Okay, my first milestone. This could be a recognition of your first milestone, second milestone, depending upon each person, right? Again, another sun card. Look at that, sun and another sun. And another 2 court cards here for the air elements. This is a very, very strong month and a very strong reading. Again, this is recognition, abundance, growth, transformation. I'm feeling a lot of healing energy because this card has a very different energy than the sun of this particular deck. So this is what I'm seeing. So as you are integrating the different aspects of you, as you have been integrating your light and the shadow, and the light and the shadow work is, you're not afraid of the dark shadows that you have within you. You look at them, you're not afraid of them, you embrace them, and you make yourself whole and complete. And you keep looking up to the divine to receive that guidance, to receive that love. You know that you're protected. You know that you will always get what you need and what you desire if you have complete faith and belief, and you're recognizing that. And the universe is recognizing you for taking that inner journey. So there is that inner child healing that's taking place in this month. And I'm also seeing unions. If you're looking at soulmates, you're looking at twin flames, you're looking at relationships, I'm feeling a coming together of 2 different energies. That's what I'm feeling. Destiny calling. Destiny calling. This is the card of destiny. Destined events are going to start taking place now. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. If you've been sitting in that energy of lack, abundance is here. If you've suffered through a lot of grief, sadness, abundance and love and light are here. You have to be open to receive. This is the time where there is a shift in destiny. Look around you. for synchronicities. Look around you for what is manifesting. Look around you who is showing up in your energy field, who's showing up in your external. See, we focus a lot on the external and not realizing that we're creating internally, and outside is just merely a projection. Okay? Is a projection. Manifestation on the physical form takes time because it's dense matter. It first takes place at the spiritual realms, at the subtler level, at the astral plane. So if you've been doing this work, the level of abundance, the level of shift is going to be individual. So it's a general reading. And depending upon where you are in your spiritual growth, and we each have our spiritual mission and our spiritual lessons that we are integrating, you're going to experience it in a unique way. But this is for sure destiny calling. If you've been in jobs or places or relationships that have been less than what you're capable of, what you deserve, what you're worthy of, destiny is coming in. There's a shift in destiny that's taking place. The wheel is turning. Look at that. This is mind-blowing. Final card, the Fool card. Utter trust and faith in the divine. Utter trust and faith in whatever is unfolding. Trusting the process. Trusting the unfoldment. Trusting the unknown. Letting go of the past. Perfectly aligned with the card of the Hanged Man. Perfectly aligned with that. You're gaining clarity. You're gaining that connection. You're gaining an understanding that, now I look back at my life and I see that it's not that people did things to me. It was me. I am finally taking responsibility for my life. And I realize that I have the power to choose all this time. And I didn't realize that. And I know where I need to place my trust. I need to place my trust in myself. I need to place my trust in my ability to do things. I need to place trust in the divine unfoldment, and trust that all will unfold in the right moment, at the right time. Absolutely in the right time. What amazing messages. I generally take out angel guidance messages before I start tarot, but like I said, I wasn't planning to do a recording. So we're going to go with the flow, and I want to pull angel guidance message for what do people need to know in January of 2020, angels. What do the people need to know? January 2020. January 2020. What do the people need to know, angels? Thank you. So we got the white eagle, and it's saying here, ancestor spirit. It's time for you to connect to your lineage. A family wound, a pattern can be healed now. I did talk about the inner child healing. So what I feel with this card is, what the angels are conveying here is, there are many times we block our flow of abundance on how we relate with our birth mother and our father. Mother and father. Father, they're all providing providence, and mother as our nurturing and the feminine energy. How we have related our woundings with what we had expected and what we received. There is great healing that can take place in this month as you connect with the wisdom of the ancestors. So going back into that space, know that as you connect in with this divine energy, there's going to be tremendous healing, that as you heal that aspect, as you forgive, as you accept your parents for where and who they are as human beings who are here and doing the best that they can or did at that time. Where you felt wounded, it is time to release that. It is time to allow nourishment to come in. It is time to allow abundance to flow in your life. I do feel that. I do feel that we hold grudges, we hold resentments, we hold anger towards perhaps how our parents should have done something or didn't do something, where we feel wronged. This is the time to tap into the deep wisdom of your lineage. Look at the challenges that they must have gone through to do the best that they can, to the best of their abilities. To the best of their abilities. When we start extending compassion towards the people who have given us support, have given us life, when we start extending forgiveness towards the people who have given us support and given us love, we open our hearts. We open that door to abundance. It's that same door. We can block that energy with anger and resentment, or we release that and open the door. I'm going to pull a couple more messages for us for the month of January. Let's look at an energy oracle. What's coming forth for the collective in this gorgeous 2020 January? What are the energies? Amazing. Card number 17, action. Okay. To me, this is the yin and the yang. It is time to take action. There is movement here. There's movement here. There's clarity, and the spirit is taking you. The spirit is taking you. And I could see that, right? See that? There's a white horse. You're being led towards victory. There's a white horse that's leading you towards the sun, towards victory. Victory is here for you. And I'm going to take a message, I feel like, from the romance angels to see how we can bring more love in our lives in the month of January of 2020, angels. What do you have? What do the people need to know with the shift of destiny, the sun, and the fool? What do the people need to know in January 2020, angels? Thank you. I don't know why I had a feeling this card would come. I did say somewhere coming together, union. I think I said that. I won't go back and see it. I know I said that. So we got the card of reconciliation, coming together. So this is someone from your past is returning in your life. So I feel now there's another message that's coming forth with the third message that I pulled. So another message that I'm hearing is that as you do this healing of the wounds with your ancestors, mother, father, you're healing the wounds, childhood wounds. Okay? As you heal those childhood wounds, you're opening that door. You're opening the door to the spirit. And as you open that door to the spirit, your true love, your past relationships that were very deep and bonded are coming together for a reconciliation. See, there's a male and a female, so not looking at it as people, but we're looking at it as polar energies of the yin and the yang. So the yin and the yang coming together and reconciling. Yin and the yang coming together and reconciling here. So what I'm really feeling is that this would be a time, I did mention about compassion and I did talk about forgiveness, and this is what it is. So when someone is returning to you and seeking your forgiveness, perhaps for the past actions, and if we say, no, you know what, you really hurt me, that was just absolutely not okay. What I'm not saying here is that you need to get back together with them or in that workplace or in that work relationship. You know, this is not just a romantic relationship. This is this could be intimate. It could be work related. Now, you don't have to go back and be with them, but you've got to allow the energy of compassion and forgiveness in your heart so that you can release that. And then you can think about the choices that you want to go. How do you want to proceed in the next month? How do you want to proceed in that? That is your choice. Whether you want to accept that person or that work or that relationship back in your life or not. But the reconciliation is when someone is seeking forgiveness and coming to you and asking you that I really messed up and I truly am sorry. And what is it that I can do to make amends? And because of the past woundings, because we were deeply hurt, we have a tendency, it's very natural, so it's a very natural tendency to close our hearts down and say, because you don't want to feel that pain again. But this is an amazing month. This is the month where you're being asked to trust your inner self. You're being given this chance. There's a shift in destiny. You don't want to repeat the same pattern again and again. This is the time where you can take the leap to the next level of spiritual growth, next level of emotional growth. When you take a spiritual leap, things will start shifting in the physical reality, in terms of relationships, in terms of work, in terms of money, in terms of prosperity, all areas. But it must begin in the spiritual realm. So January is bringing in tremendous opportunities of success, abundance, movement, reconciliation, forgiveness, compassion, and above all, there's a shift in destiny. This is like, whoa! I am so excited, and I truly send you all tremendous love and tremendous growth in this month. I do. I really do wish that. And I will talk to you soon. This is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance.